This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hello everyone, I'm Mark Thompson with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Self-driving rideshare company Waymo is already planning its next expansion into the valley. The automated vehicles just moved into downtown Phoenix this spring, and now they're planning their Sky Harbor expansion. Right now they're doing limited test runs at the 44th Street and 24th Street SkyTrain locations. The city of Glendale opting new rules when it comes to short-term rental properties. The regulations come ahead of the 2023 Super Bowl. Homeowners who are going to be renting out their pad must now provide contact information in case of emergency. The rules also prevent the properties from being used for disruptive parties, retail companies, or an adult-oriented business. Arizona's second largest city may be foregoing part of its Colorado River allotment to help with the shortage at Lake Mead. Tucson's city council voted Thursday to take 20% less water from CAP. They agreed to keep more water in the reservoir, which has seen water plummet. Lake Mead's surface water has dropped more than 170 feet since 1983. New this morning, the national price average of gas, it is dropping, but that's not the case here in Arizona. AAA says the statewide average is now $4.88 a gallon, nearly 30 cents higher than the national average. And here in the valley, it's going to cost you even more, with Phoenix Metro seeing prices above $5. Well, most of us, we feel the impact of regular gas prices when we fill up, but it's diesel prices that are leading to some rising costs everywhere else. Now, many city and town governments are being forced to make tough decisions, either go over budget on construction and paving projects or put that necessary maintenance on hold.
Try to do the best we can, but a lot of times we're embarrassed that somebody to see our roads in this end of the state.
We've seen contractors raising their bids sharply, and that has left municipalities as well as private owners scrambling to find the money to cover the cost of projects.
And the average cost of repaving a mile of road has gone from $100,000 to $125,000 in just a year. That added cost is coming from inflation on materials and the cost of gas to operate that heavy machinery. In Flagstaff, crews are installing sirens that will warn residents downstream of the museum fire burn scar and possible flooding. According to KNAU, 4 elevated speakers, they're going to be going into neighborhoods, and they will blare alarms when the burn scar gets to a certain amount of rain. As you remember, the museum fire burned roughly 2,000 acres back in 2019, and since then, homeowners downstream, they've had to deal with flooding issues and repetitive damage. A dramatic Cliffside rescue caught on camera in California. The California Highway Patrol says they got a call from a local fisherman that a man was hanging from the cliff, so they sent the chopper up. The winds, they were heavy at the time, making this rescue even more dangerous.
Actually grabbed onto me, which is a very dangerous thing he did, because if I were to have swung away from him, he could have potentially fallen off the cliff. I told him to kind of stay put on the cliff, and he kind of was able to get himself into the harness and help me out.
Wow, and that man, he is back home, and get this, the only injuries he suffered were a few scrapes and bruises. Well, you don't see this every day. 3 horses just chilling and galloping down Rural Road in Tempe. Viewer Mario Martinez, he took this video of a Tempe officer following those animals down the road. We're told that those horses somehow got out of the corral, and one of Tempe's mounted officers was finally sent in to lead those horses back home.
Sunday, everyone. I'm Amelia Fabiano in for Noelani Graff. Today, let's take a look at that most accurate forecast. We are hanging on to those double digits as long as we can because they're not going to last for very long. Let's take a look at our highs across the state today as our warming trend continues. We're going to see a high of 97 today in Phoenix, 85 up in Sedona, 71 in Flagstaff, 75 in the Grand Canyon, 86 for Page, 96 for both Bullhead City and Lake Havasu City, and Quartzsite as well, 95 down in Yuma, 92 down in Ajo. Overall, a nice, warm, sunny day for us here in Arizona. As I said, though, we're going to see those triple digits pretty soon. 100 by Tuesday, thanks to an area of high pressure coming across our state. And look at this, 106 by Thursday for our high in Phoenix. Similar warming trend up in the high country. Flagstaff will see 71 today for a high in 80s by Thursday.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app. Have a great day.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.